And we are live.
My bro.
Why you sound so nervous?
You sound so nervous. You said something to me before
You're
the cam.
a big man.
You said something to me before the cam.
You're a big man.
I'm just trying to. I remember. I'm just listening to what you said.
Stop trying to clear up your name. You're a big
Whatever, man. Shut up. Anyway, last time we did this, we had these two guests. You know, familiar faces. You know,
It's true.
episode 10.
It's true.
We forgot to ask Io questions.
The question we forgot to, traditionally introduce him to TMG. He got away with one. He tried to pull a fast one on us, and he managed to do so.
Because when Yomi did it like a virtual interview. Remember, he was looking for it.
Oh, shut up.
He was looking at the camera. Yomi came look at the camera. Yes. Man, battered up.
I'm more relaxed now. Obviously, you might explain what the
I was tense.
A man was man patterned.
I had an interview the next day, man. I love you.
We'll change it up for
NBA Savage strikes again.
So let's ask Io.
Yeah,
Big A or big A rather.
Okay.
No.
Ronaldo or Messi?
Messi.
Good.
LeBron or Jordan?
Jordan.
Good.
Larry or Magic?
Larry.
Good.
Interesting.
City or Liverpool?
Overall, at their both peaks. City.
Yep.
City, of course.
Okay. Mayweather or Ali?
I'll go with Floyd. I like Floyd.
Okay.
Money mate.
Money May. I think that's the first man to go with Money May, you know.
No, Dan whatever.
Dan as well. Okay. Fury or AJ?
Fury.
Okay.
AJ, please come on.
Okay.
That's the right answer though.
Pep or Klopp?
Ooh,
It's leaning towards Klopp at this moment. I go Klopp right now. The way I'm thinking.
So Klopp's your boy.
It's not my boy, but Pep's not my boy. That's all right now.
Lakers or Clippers?
Don't ask me that.
Why you asking that now, man?
Wait.
You ask me 8 times.
You asked that
Lakers. What team's got LeBron? Lakers.
Okay. Zion or Luka?
Luka.
Come on.
Okay. Football, basketball, or boxing?
Football.
I know you're a football savant. That's a great start to the episode. Let's progress.
Let's go.
Let's talk about the Premier League.
EPL baby.
4 game weeks in. We're still getting a feel for the teams. Okay, so what's standing out to you guys? What's standing out to the panel here?
For me, it's the evenness of this season. Like, it doesn't seem like there's a clear team that's better than everyone else. Because I'm pretty sure this time last season, Liverpool already creating a big gap.
They had a little gap.
They had a little gap.
Couple points, yeah.
To be fair, if I'm looking at the table, I see Liverpool's got the advantage right now.
Yeah.
Or who I think is going to be challenging at the end of the day. But if the Premier League's going to be this unpredictable, you don't know who could win. It could be like a Leicester season.
I was saying that just now. To Christian. Shout out Christian. I was saying the way the season's going.
Shout out my guy. Back.
It might actually be an Everton, like a Leicester sort of thing. Like the way the season's going, like the results. I think it'll smooth out though. I think right now people are saying pre-season mode, so it'll get calm. But the way it's moving now, it's very erratic.
I think we'll be closer to the Leicester season because Leicester won by quite a bit, isn't it?
Leicester
Won by a gap, yeah.
Won by a
gap.
I feel like it'll end up being a 3-man race.
Yeah, Leicester won by 10 points and they pulled away from
10 points.
Arsenal and Spurs. On cue they choked up like
Spurs.
Why did and the Clippers did.
Spurs choke is bigger than Arsenal's choke.
Arsenal's choke.
Arsenal's worse.
No, Spurs choke was big. Spurs had games in hands.
and Leicester
Arsenal's
racing for the
worse.
title.
Arsenal's
And
worse.
Arsenal came second.
Arsenal's the worst.
The only bad thing about Arsenal is that game where Welbeck scored and everyone started having a party.
I thought Leicester. That's the day I thought.
I'll say Arsenal's worse because everyone expects Spurs to choke.
Yeah, trust what Spurs.
Arsenal.
But how about Arsenal? We know what Arsenal do after
No, but when Arsenal beat Leicester, I was in Leicester that day. When Arsenal beat Leicester, you man thought that Arsenal were going to win that title.
What were you doing?
And then you man lost. I was with E-Man. Shout out E-Man. Watch that game out.
You went to uni in Birmingham. What were you doing in Leicester?
I was with E-Man.
What were you and E-Man doing?
We were vibing, you know. You really know what time. You really know what time it is.
I was a double agent. I heard he was like the Leicester Barrage fan.
I was. Shout out my guys. Shout out my guys.
Wait, what was Chelsea doing that season?
We came 10th that year.
That's quite bad.
Isn't that the season that has a down tools?
But we won the title the season before and the season after.
Down tools.
There we go.
That's the season Hazard came fat. He's been doing it quite weak.
That's the down tools, and that's when I put my first black mark against Hazard. That was on his second.
Let's say his first black
Being
mark.
fat last season, and if he doesn't ball this season, well, watch
How many
hands.
black marks against Neymar?
No, against Neymar. He has what? He has one strong one.
What's that strong one?
That's a strong one.
The fact that Brazil were able to win without him is a black mark for him.
Okay.
And Champions League final.
And Champions League final.
That's harsh.
That's a
And
one-off game.
more of World Cups where he just got injured or just didn't perform.
I can't mark a guy for getting injured, fam.
He got injured. He
It's
got
a
injured.
bit-
You can't mock if you
Yeah,
get
but
injured.
you have to be available end of the day.
That's not a black mark. Black mark's being fat and potentially contribute to you being injured. A black mark's you down in tools in your team. That's what it is.
Yeah, Hazard definitely has a black mark.
Black has 2 black
I
marks.
think 2, yeah. I think 2's right.
Hey, Nima has 1. You could say 1.5 has 1.
Okay, we'll have with that. Anyway, so
Black marks.
so the standout teams. Did you say Everton?
I said there's no standout team, but if I had to choose one, yeah, you have to go with
Yeah, it has to be Everton.
Yeah.
Not that I'm getting excited. Not that I'll be excited.
I don't
Everton
think
fan.
they'll win the league,
But
they
4
stand
out of
4 out of 4 is very good. To win 4 out of 4 is very good in Premier League.
My issue with Everton is that their squad ain't as thick as it could need to be. Like if Calvert-Lewin gets injured, they obviously have Richarlison, but
Seeing James Rodriguez get injured.
if we Hammers,
fair, when Leicester won the league.
to be fair, they have Sigurdsson. Even though he's not good as Hammers, he can still
Right,
do a bit
Sigurdsson.
for a few games. Sigurdsson has quality. Let's not cap on him. But
They
my
got
main issue
Obi as well. He's got quality.
come on,
You
man.
might as well say Iwobi. If you're saying Sigurdsson, you might as well say Iwobi.
Sigurdsson and a word by different
You might as well.
Sigurdsson's actually got quality. May not be as consistent, but he's actually got quality.
overrated.
But my issue is you Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison get injured. Who's the other striker? Or Czech Tosin or whatever his name is.
Yeah, but we can't go like, cause when Leicester won the title, they didn't have depth. If Vardy got injured, what was that? Who they bringing in? Joe.
That's true.
Yeah, that's rare.
Yeah.
That's why Leicester's
And
winning
to
title so rare.
think about it, this season is perfect for Everton. They're not playing any European football. You only got Carling Cup and FA Cup.
And the keeper as well. Pickford.
They got a new
They got
keeper.
no keeper.
Who did they buy in the end?
Some Olsen guy.
Ruben Olsen from he's the Sweden keeper.
Yeah, Pickford days are numbers, man. When you move him erratic like
Do you
that.
think he could replace Pickford like that?
That guy didn't come here to just sit around.
He's alone, fam. They told him they could.
Yeah.
If he didn't told him that he's not going to
That guy
play.
came here to play, so Pickford is sitting on the bench.
If he continues to
I
make
think Pickford,
mistakes.
he's solid. It's just that you can't trust him. Like he'll have a couple good games and then he'll just do something. Like,
Yeah,
what the hell
I
is
need to
it?
be able to trust my goalkeeper because if you make a mistake, it's a goal. If you make a mistake, it's costing me games, it's costing me finals, it's costing me league titles. So there you go. But anyways, let's move on to the actual games. United 1, Tottenham
6. Say it with him. 6.
Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6.
But not a trophy for them. That's the same as well.
Wow.
They don't win a trophy. That's the biggest trophy of the last 10 years.
6. 6-1.
6-1 menu.
What was your guys, takeaway from the game? What do you guys take from that game?
Let me go first. Maguire needs to get stripped of that. He needs to get stripped of it now.
Let me go first.
Maguire is not cut out for this.
Well, who's gonna go to if Maguire gets stripped?
Hey, don't worry, just give it to Kit.
It doesn't even matter who.
For
I'll
Man
say.
United.
I'll say.
Man United captain should be Bruno.
Exactly.
It should be Bruno.
But anyone but Maguire.
Not that I rate that, but it should be Bruno.
Why Bruno?
Because he's their god. It should be Bruno. You see, like when Bruno came, he transformed the whole of Manchester United. Manchester United had never been good without Bruno. Like it seemed like he seemed like he's their man.
Wait, pause. It seems like we're overlooking a certain someone.
Who, Pogba?
Pogba.
No way should Pogba be captain.
I'm not saying that. Well, in theory, he should be. But how can Bruno be their goal? What about Pogba? It's supposed to be.
Wait.
one of the best
If I was going to
midfielders.
say Man United captain, it should be maybe Rashford because he's been there since a year.
Yeah, I say.
Yeah,
Rashford,
and he feeds the kids as well, so he does like.
Yeah.
He does both jobs.
And that's probably why his form's dipped. He's been bothered.
So you're telling me
Trust.
feeding the kids is
feeding kids, but he's not scoring goals.
It's hard to be LeBron and balance many plates, It's hard to do that, Only some guys can do it.
What I would say for Man United is that for a team that's Man United like to lie. They've invested a lot of money in that squad. They've invested a lot of money. It's just that they've made that signing. Lindelof is not cheap. Bailly is not cheap.
30 M's.
Maguire's not cheap.
80.
Luke Shaw, not cheap.
Money.
Wan-Bissaka, 40. So this is not our team, man.
Pogba was
Pogba cheap.
like
89.
86, yeah?
Matic 40.
And then Bruno is 45.
40,
Yeah. And then Martial
coming
was
to 50 now.
Rashford is the only guy that didn't cost peas.
Rashford and Greenwood.
Fred cost peas. So they shouldn't lie to themselves and say, oh, they haven't had money. They've invested. All their investments have been poor. They had no clear strategy. And at one point, I thought Man United's strategy was like, if they're linked to Man City, we'll buy them. That's what they were just doing.
With Sanchez.
That's what they did with Sanchez. That's why with Fred as well.
The Beak as well.
Yeah. But why is Van der Beek not starting? Why is he not playing?
Why did they buy him?
Well, that's the question. Why did they buy him? I came here and I said
The only reason I
Not
can
just
think
in their issues.
the only reason I think they bought him is because they're gonna anticipate Pogba to leave. That's the only. That's the
But
only way I
why?
think
But
that.
keep him on the bench for a year. That's a talented player. That's a player that can actually make a
That's what
difference.
Arsenal should have bought. You know, I mean, we should try to get.
I agree. That'd
That'd be a good signing, but at the
If you
moment,
can't get a while, get Van der Beek. He's a quality player. Quality. Two guys gonna rock to United.
at the end of the day, Van der Beek made his bed. He needs to lie in it.
His agent's already complaining.
That's his fault. If he knows what Man United is, he knows what Ollie's on.
That's what.
He knows what Ollie. Unless they anticipate that guys in the midfield will get injured. Because I thought maybe he could play Pogba at the base, but then I saw Pogba at the base.
It's because he's black. It's because he has height. That's why Pogba cannot tackle. He can't defend. Period.
I said this in my other video.
I've seen Pogba committed to the defensive end of the pitch.
Pogba
He can't defend. Kante helped him in that World Cup.
Kante and Matuidi. Because remember Matuidi was
He was playing on the right.
I've said this
Don't-
before.
Pogba
Pogba is a
can't
defensive liability for a CM. Let that sink
I agree,
in.
I agree.
Defensive liability.
I
Especially
agree.
for someone that has the capacity, the physical abilities he
agree.
has, for him to be such a liability on the defensive end is criminal.
But to be fair, if he's a liability,
criminal.
then why don't you cater your team around him that knowing that he's a liability? It's the same thing. They keep playing him deep and they expect him to do tackles. And guess what he does? He fouls. He does dumb things. Last season, remember that time they shot the ball? He covered his face. The handball. This week, that tackle was awful. That tackle was over. And then
tackle.
no, not tracking Aurier. That was just, it was lazy because did he think he was passing it off to someone or? But I can't blame Pablo for that because before then the game was done. The game was done because guys like Bailly. What was Bailly? Talk to me about Bailly. Let's talk about Bailly.
Who here rates Bailly or Bailey? Who here rates him?
I feel Bailly can be a good defender. But it's
I
too-
don't want to hear can be.
I've been hearing that
I don't
for 4
want to
years.
hear can be.
I've been hearing that for
No,
4
what the
years.
heck can be?
He's been there for 4 years. He hasn't played 100 games.
To be fair, it's unfortunate he's had injuries, but he has the.
There's a reason why he has injured. And do you know what?
What's
I'm not
the
gonna
reason?
say, it's not unfortunate. He's just clumsy. Have you seen the things
Is that why he gets injuries?
No.
Erratic.
Have you seen the things he does?
Rash.
Have you seen the thing? Remember, I think it was Chelsea last season. That tackle, what was he doing? Man flew across the coverage. No wonder his leg did that. He does erratic things.
So when you gonna blame Bayern for the man? I get the goal they scored from the quick free kick.
The third goal, the
third goal.
one that Harry Kane scored, he passed.
The first two goals,
Yeah.
they're definitely Maguire.
Maguire.
That's straight. And the fourth goal as well, because Maguire came. Actually, the fourth goal, there's a lot of people that I thought, but
Is that one when Maguire was wrestling?
Sure.
that's the first one.
Oh,
He was a.
The fourth one is that Maguire comes to close down Kane.
And went to block the cross, and the cross went through his legs.
They went through his legs, and then no one tracked Son. The angle that Son scored for, we talk about De Gea. We need to talk about him because that was shocking to get beat at your near post like that. The fourth goal, he got beat at his near post.
the son did that run,
Yeah.
and then he.
Or when Shaw was out of position.
Yeah, Saul was out of
I
position.
can't blame him again for that. He was a close range shot, man. What you
Holy
made
shit.
The hair's poor. He's poor anyway. So
He's poor, but I can't blame him for that. He's
Original
close
time
range.
is.
With getting beat near post at very close range, he's not criminal for a goalkeeper. Like, let's be real here. You know what I mean?
Okay, but there's a lot of things in the build up to that. Why didn't Bailly should have been across?
Why was Shaw?
The space between the.
Why was Shaw trying to mark the guy that what's his name was supposed to be marking? Well, Pogba was gonna mark. Shaw just went out of position and
Because he knew
Shaw went
Pogba-
to that space.
Because he knew Pogba wasn't gonna go.
But anyways,
Messy
speaking about Pogba, is he a top 5 CM in world football right now? Don't talk about talent and abilities. Is he a top 5?
He should be.
The dearth in
Well, I can't think of
centimeters.
that.
The
He
dearth in
should
centimeters
be,
is so poor that Pogba is a top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he gets in, he scrapes in on a technicality.
Okay, so KDB is
technicality
better.
thing.
Yeah, I'll take
Yeah,
that.
of
Yeah.
Course. Thiago's better.
I'll take Thiago.
Yeah.
Kante.
I'll take Kante.
Kimmich.
Kimmich is not a
Is he
centimeter.
chemistry? I can't do that.
I can't take that.
That's unfair to Pogba.
Kimmich is a right
He's a
back.
right back, hit it.
Cruz. I also take Cruz.
I don't know about
I don't think
that.
so.
I don't know about
Look at his
Cruz.
stats. That guy's
Yeah.
look at his stats. The guy's also
I like Tony. I don't think
9%
I'll
of
take- I don't think I'll
passes.
take Tony.
Key passes is like read it recently. He's like over 2 a game. The guy is a dynamo. From
I don't know if I'll take him over Pogba.
I'll take him
I don't know right now.
I'll still take him.
Verratti, then we can talk.
The Verratti has stamina issues.
But I've seen Verratti play against Pogba. Remember?
I'll take Verratti over
Yeah, because
Pogba.
PSG
I'll
played Man
take
United.
Cruz.
What was it that time when Man United? Verratti ran him at Old Trafford. That even Pogba had to get the red card. He ran him, fam. He ran Pogba. But to be fair, Pogba's had some awful performances.
What about Fabinho?
No. Firmino's hard though. He's hard.
What about Casemiro?
No way. Because you told me about Casemiro. Remember, he's been
Casemiro's hard.
I'll need to take it Fabinho. But I'll definitely take Cruz.
Fabinho is not going to offer me anything that Pogba can offer me attacking me.
It's
attacking
just
in
overall
face.
game. As a central
Firmino is solid.
Defensively, Fabinho is amazing. Yeah, he's amazing. Defensively, yeah. One of the best. He's probably the best CDM in the Premier. If Fabinho was at Man City, they're probably going to be sold. Yeah, that's the kind of player that.
Fernandinho's gone on in age.
Fernandinho's not the way they say Fernandinho should be in midfield. Fernandinho shouldn't be playing in my opinion. Like I don't think he's
done.
I think he's cooked.
He's still got something.
It's not done. But
as a regular starter, I think it's done.
He should be
like a super sub.
So my issue is Rodri. Rodri hasn't adapted to the league.
But
I told you about that.
The difference is too much.
But Rodri's is on the ball is supreme.
I like Rodri on the ball.
Supreme. Do you know what? I compare him to Jorginho. He's like a better Jorginho.
He's better.
Busquets. That's what he is.
He doesn't have legs.
Busquets don't have legs. I've said it before. If you put Busquets in his Premier League, even at his prime, he would have struggled a bit, you know.
At his prime?
Even at his prime,
Michael Carrick was running Premier League, you know.
Even if you know, this Premier League, not that Premier League. Put him in this Premier League.
Okay, this Premier League.
This Premier League is mad.
This Premier League in his prime.
This Premier League is if he ain't
as good as Busquets is,
Busquets is still cold.
If you ask him one-on-one,
I still have to
when the
respect
Premier League, everyone wants to press. You ask him the guys one-on-one.
In this Premier League, you need a man like you need press resistant ballers in the middle of the pitch. Press resistant ballers like Decore. Like your Kovacic's. You need guys that are press resistant. That's why that's why Liverpool have done so well. Because they got press resistant guys. For example, look at Xhaka against Liverpool. Not press resistant. He could only turn one way. They bullied them. That's the worst performance I've ever seen from a CDM. Xhaka. Yeah, Xhaka, whatever. Xhaka.
See, he's got a double whammy. He's not press resistant, and he can't defend one-on-one. At least Busquets is press resistant. Like when he has the ball, when people press you, you can turn and navigate his way out of tight situations. Busquets has no legs. He never had legs. And if you have guys at pace run at him consistently, one-on-one in an open field, he would have struggled.
He's not dumb. But remember,
it's not about being dumb.
His footballing brain is too smart for him to get isolated one-on-one.
It happens. Unless you're playing in Pets Man City in their prime, maybe you might get away with it, but it still happens in situations. It happens to everyone.
To be fair, Man City don't even press with the same love they used to have back day. Do you know when they were in their prime? When Man City press, they're pressing like every man is coming back. Now it's just halfway. Like some guys just go.
Because they know they got guys like Rodri. You can't cover the ground like Fernandinho can, and the defense is not as quick as it used to be.
But that's what Pep wanted for Rodri. He had an idea. The centre mids or the way they play is attacking. Bernardo Silva, I don't know what's happened to him. He's been awful. That's not the Bernardo Silva that I saw when they were winning titles. He's not the same guy. That's cost them because now they like mixing and matching. He doesn't even play. He's starting to play Foden in his right position, which is a plus. But let's see him in the run of games. And KDB, I don't know. We'll see.
That robot.
But then obviously the main competitor is Liverpool, and we saw what happened to Liverpool this week.
7-2. Wow, 7-2 to Aston Villa. The red card.
No red card.
No Mane, no Alisson, no Party. It's crazy. It's mad. I mean, obviously Adrian was a donut for the first goal. And it's been unfortunate that he conceded 3 deflected goals. But even then, like they could have conceded.
But they should have, exactly.
Barkley had chances.
Barkley was having so many chances. Should have had a hat trick in the first half anyway. So
I mean, guys, what did you see take from that game? I mean, it was kind of crazy, isn't it?
Let's talk about Trent.
Let's talk about Trent.
What, Trent can't defend?
Can't defend.
Everyone knows that.
Couldn't even defend himself.
Breaking news.
Everyone knows they can't defend, but the world wants to elevate him into the best right back of the world.
Can't defend.
I need a right back to defend in my opinion. Sorry.
It was shocking. It was shocking his performance in that game. Grealish absolutely ran him.
But the issue is Liverpool. They do this every game. They get away with it. They don't. Especially Trent, they don't want to run back. They like to play off people offside. They tried that against Atletico Madrid. Marassa scored.
Yeah.
They do that all the time. They just get away with it. They give up. I've never seen a team with such a good defensive record give up so many clean chances. You can't compare this Liverpool defense to the OG Chelsea, the OG Man United. Them boys were not conceding so many chances. These men, they get lucky. That 7-2 was just a result of the opposition just being clinical. That could have happened a few times last season. Against Spurs, when they beat Spurs 1-0 at Tottenham Stadium, Tottenham should have had a few goals. Yeah. I can name a lot of games where this should have happened. So I feel like that was inevitable. Maybe 7's a bit harsh, but a banging was on the way. Hopefully the rest of the league can wake up and attack on the same way.
The miss of Alisson was key because Adrian, he can't sweep like Alisson can. He doesn't breed the confidence that Alisson does.
Adrian's awful.
I mean,
he's worse than Kepa.
Of course.
Yeah. I think Mane was a big miss.
He is worse than Kepa.
Mane was a big miss as well because Mane sets the tone of like the defensive intensity. Because Mane actually chases them. That's what I say. When Salah doesn't care. When Salah loses possession, he hasn't got the same fight to get the ball back.
He doesn't care, but he's not as intense as Mane.
He's not intense. Mane is intense. That's why they win the ball back. They win the ball back quickly. when Liverpool didn't really press, as soon as they broke the first line and first.
Firmino presses as well, but not as intense, man. That's true.
Firmino's another
Let's
issue.
talk about
And I
Firmino.
came on this podcast and I told you, man, that in week 3 that they need a new striker. The way this man's finishing, not even the fact that he's not scoring, the way he's shooting is not of a striker.
He doesn't even have
The way he's kicking the ball
confidence,
is like a left back or like a centre back.
He should have hit first time. He took a touch.
He took a touch and he passed it. He's not okay. You might could keep trying with your Firmino up front. We'll see.
Firmino, he's my guy, and I'll back
see.
him. He's finishing. His confidence as a finisher has just gone down, absolute drain, and I don't know where it's gone. It's gone because he had a great end of 2019. Well, 2018 summer. No, because after that season as well, when they won the Champions League, I believe 2019, and the Copa America, he played really well.
Yeah, he was good at Copa, yeah.
I remember a stat like he
since-
didn't score in wins.
After the same,
Something like that. He didn't score in wins or something like or
So you scored in losses or what?
Firmino only scored like the 3rd or 4th goal in the season. Like he never scored the 1st or 2nd goal for Liverpool.
okay, get that stat out. I haven't seen that.
Something like 2 seasons.
He started the season well, and then his finishing just went down the drain, and his confidence went with it. I mean, Liverpool still won the league. But what I would say, like I said before, he's very key to that attack because he brings Salah and Mane together. He's a very good.
But what happens when Mane's not
piece. When Mane's not there, obviously they struggled that game. Obviously they did. But he plays such an unselfish role. He allows Salah and Mane to be the main goal scorers. Most strikers won't be able to do that.
I've seen them win without them. Remember when they beat Barcelona? Did Salah play?
No, Salah didn't play. I think it's only Mane. It's only Mane that played.
I think only Mane. Yeah, Mane is the best player.
Mane, Origi, Shaqiri.
Yeah, Mane is the best player in
so-
existence. But for me, is also key to that. Very key to that attack. On the long call as well. But he does need to find his finishing confidence. If he does it, then they're probably trying to play Jota up front or something like that. Who knows?
What do you think about that midfield? Is Thiago gonna really be?
Of course.
But Thiago doesn't really. Thiago's a tone set of like he sets the pace for the game as he controls it. But does he really make line breaking passes? Is Thiago an assist man like that?
No, this is
No, it's a key pass.
But he passes with purpose.
Key passes.
He passes with purpose.
Like, people get too enthralled with numbers, assists, and goals.
It's key passes. You're the one that brought it up today.
He makes key passes. Thiago is a progressive passer.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like Toni Kroos. They make key passes. They keep the ball. Their passing percentage over 9%, and they try risky passes that guys don't necessarily try. They're not like Felipe Henderson and other guys that even pass side to side. They actually make line breaking passes. That's why they're the best of the best in their trade.
So it's a
Right,
line
he does
break.
it as well.
No, you see the highlight. If you watch Champions League final, he's making some nasty passes.
He's done like key pass to what's it called?
through the whole pitch.
Kimmich, yeah.
For the assist.
I'm just saying is.
Yeah, even that one as well for Kimmich.
I'm just
yeah,
saying that if
Thiago's
Thiago going to come into this league, is Thiago press resistant?
Yes.
Is he mobile enough to cope with the
Do you
goal?
watch Thiago? Is Thiago
I've seen the thing is I've seen Thiago in big games and sometimes he goes missing.
He went missing big games before the Champions.
I saw him in the Champions League run, and that was it for me.
He was really good. I mean, yeah, you could have said that against it. I would agree with you, but Thiago, he's the type of midfielder that Liverpool have lacked for a long, long time, and he will take them to the next level. You know what I mean? So,
They need to sort out those fullback issues. The high line's a bit shaky. Joe Gomez
It's the forced high line.
Joe Gomez had a shocker.
Joe Gomez
Joe Gomez was poor. Van Dijk. What was Van Dijk doing? Because I hear this a lot. People just want to. People want to call Bailly. They want to talk about Maguire. They want to call Gomez. They want to talk about Van Dijk was there. He got an early yellow for the awful tackle. Van Dijk was there.
Awful tackle where?
He tackled him like in the middle of the pitch.
Just put yellow cards.
Yeah.
The thing is, Van Dijk kind of
Awful challenge, fam.
I'm actually happy that this Liverpool loss happened because now guys won't have that same fear factor. Because last season, guys when they see Van Dijk, they don't want to dribble anymore. They don't want to dribble.
Even Arsenal earlier this season, we should brought it to them and then we'll just chill.
No, because obviously Lacazette was doing the mug thing. That's it. I don't know what Lacazette's on.
Arsenal could have got a draw. Arsenal could have got a draw that match.
What's was 1-0? I thought we'll attack more and I'll be like, cool.
No, because Arsenal don't want to attack. Because Arteta's on this thing that he just wants to be solid. That's the issue that we have. Just want to be solid. Guys don't want to be creative in Arsenal's team. Who in Arsenal breaks lines?
I think I'm concerned with Arsenal.
Maitland-Niles. It's only Maitland-Niles, yeah.
I think I'm concerned. I like that.
Ceballos as well.
I like that Arteta's focused on results more than performance. But when I watched the rerun of that Sheffield match and it took them like 28 minutes to have a shot.
Yeah, because Arsenal
they have
creativity.
Which is not.
We'll never beat a team like 4-0, 4-1 like bare convincingly. Like it's just always scrapey.
It's because guys have been so okay. Back in the day, Arsenal before Emery destroyed the resemblance of attacking. When under Wenger, Arsenal had some randomness. Like they had creativity. It'd be quick passes around the 18-yard box. some line breakers. You had creative players. You had the Brzezinskis. You had Ozils. You had even Sanchez when Sanchez was there. He created.
Santi.
But look at it. Cazorla. That's a big miss. When Cazorla was injured, it cost us. We didn't have that.
to get Warren, but it just got Ceballos as well.
But Ceballos is not as creative as an Aouar. He doesn't even play. He plays deeper. He plays better deeper down the pitch. He can't play further down. He can't play as a cam. He's an 8. He's not a 10.
I think you do a hybrid of both. I mean, Arsenal. Our Arteta's focused on being solid because our main issue was defence rather than attack, and I praise it for doing that. And it's slowly going to progress to configuring the attack in front of Arsenal, which he's planning to do. And now he's got Partey there. I think he can go to playing forward at back. He can trust.
He used to tell you, do you know what? Yeah, we all think he was so influenced by Pep. Who used to say he wasn't influenced by David Moyes? Who used to say that he was going to be the same defensive? We just be a defensive team, yeah.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, because everyone thinks that Arteta's going to progress it into attacking mode of play. This might be what he wants.
No, it's not.
He has to be balanced.
Yeah, Arsenal can't play like Man City. Let's get that out of the way. He can't play like Pep first things first with that current batch of talent. So I feel like he is going a bit too much defensive, but I mean he's won an FA Cup, won Community Shield.
We're a joke defensive.
FA Cup,
Arsenal were a joke. At least now
it's needed.
Arsenal not going to hold. You're not going to hold it.
But you still have guys like David Luiz start for us.
Do you not think that we're missing out on opportunities? Because if we had gone
slowly,
how about if we gone toe to toe with Liverpool? You don't think we could have gone?
Maybe, but
I don't think.
But then we could have lost 4-1.
That's true.
Yeah, I think you would have lost.
It's a risk for Wolves.
It's needed. He's going hopefully Salah's, he's had some unfortunate personal situations, so he
needs to go on loan.
He's delayed. But to get his defenders in, he's going to be able to play a system, then he'll be able to be a bit more offensive. But Arsenal's defence has been the main issue over the offense of the last few years.
So with the introduction of Partey, what's your starting 11 now?
Starting for Arsenal, Leno and goal, even though we should have kept Martinez. Yeah. Right back, I would even say Maitland-Niles. I'll put him over Bellingham, even though Bellingham's too.
I think Maitland-Niles is actually moving to CM. Because guys don't run.
Arsenal become.
Guys don't run anymore.
Back in the day, Arsenal could never have Maitland-Niles in the field.
Maitland-Niles
I'll go AMM right back over Bellingham. I don't rate Bellingham that much anymore. Centre backs, I'll go Gabriel.
Whatever this is.
That's Luis.
I guess Luis.
You might have a better centre back.
Can't play Holding.
Yeah, don't ever say Holding over Luis.
Injured.
When Mustafi comes back, he's starting.
No, not Mustafi.
No way.
I would like to be starting, but he's too young.
Luis is like maybe
left back Tierney.
Yeah.
CDMs or centre mids, 3 centre mids, Partey. Yeah. Maybe Partey, Xhaka and Ceballos.
Xhaka. We're not winning nothing.
I don't know about that midfield.
Partey, Xhaka, Ceballos.
Uninspiring.
Left wing, Aubameyang up front, Laka. Right wing. Right wing, I'll go with Saka. I can trust him with Pepe.
Saka and Willian. Pepe and Willian on the bench.
Or if I want to be really cheeky, I could go. What's his name? Partey, William, and Ceballos in the middle. I still feel William can play in the mid.
I heard you say that on one of those Free Show podcasts, and I thought you were drunk.
I think
William
that came from my team.
That's
to play centre mid of your team.
William can play in the mid, you know.
When have you ever seen him play centre mid?
You haven't seen him play football then?
You haven't seen William play centre mid? You're telling me?
What was he playing before he came to Chelsea?
He played in Cam, yes, Cam. But you're saying centre mid.
Yeah, he plays
as an 8.
He can play centre mid, yeah. He has the work rate to do it.
Yeah, work rate is calm. He just does a road runner
He
thing.
can pass the ball as well.
Hey, anyway, why do you have Laka as...
What do you say?
My guys will know. Don't worry.
I thought you
Why do you have Laka in your starting?
Exactly.
I was gonna say that.
I've got Aubameyang up front.
I agree.
Pepe on the right, Saka on the left.
I like him as front three better than mine is.
I don't care. I'll put Laka up front. Laka contributes a lot defensively, calls up the ball. He's finishing, even though that game against Liverpool was a bit on and off. He's finishing, he can get you goals. Feeds guys in. He does a lot of things.
Okay, so that's
started the season pretty well. 3 goals in 4 games.
Yeah, but that team that you picked, where's the creativity?
From Ceballos and Willian, I guess. And Partey can make good passes as well. And Lacazette can create some stuff. Saka can create some stuff. Aubameyang can finish some stuff. There you go.
We're not.
Who's your starting level for Arsenal then?
Leno, right back. Bellerin, centre backs. Gabriel, D. Luiz, left back Tierney, CDM, Partey, Ceballos in the middle, then that spot there, any man could just.
Well, no, don't put any man. Trying to get to Jack or whatever. Put someone there.
I'm put ML Smith Rowe there then.
Okay.
Shout out Smith Rowe. Where's he at?
Yeah, because that guy can actually.
Where's Smith Rowe? On loan.
He's injured.
He's injured.
So let's say what Smith Rowe live up to some resemblance of potential. Do you know what? Actually, put Saka. Not Saka. Saka. Bukayo, yeah.
He's got a good decision.
He can play left centre mid, and then the front three.
Yeah, because he's never played before though. I thought he can play.
He played some left CM against Brighton. He played against Brighton. He played a bit this week actually. Then the front three: Pepe, Aubameyang.
Go on, say it.
I'm not trying to say William.
Well,
You have to say William.
I have to say William. If that
You have to say William.
Aubameyang in the middle, Pepe on the right, Saka on the left.
No, but no, I want Saka play deeper, a little bit deeper.
I'd rather William than Saka on the left. From what I remember at Chelsea, William on the left is actually quite decent. Arsenal should take him. You should take him at the left.
We talked about
Arsenal. Do that same move where he goes to the middle, then just skies it.
I don't care about William no more. We've talked enough about Arsenal. Let's talk about Chelsea.
4-0.
Speaking on Chelsea, or the 1-4-0. Chelsea, I'm not really on Chelsea right now. I'm not gonna lie.
I said he's done.
I'm not on Chelsea until I see Ziyech and Pulisic and Werner up front. I don't believe Werner came to Chelsea to play wing.
Well, he is.
I don't believe he came to play on the wing.
What do you think he's playing? Up front?
Yes, I believe he banged how many goals last season? He didn't bang them from the wing. So I don't need Werner to play on the wing. I've never seen him take on anyone like it. To be fair, right now we're just getting our results, just getting by. We're waiting for guys to come back. I'm happy about the goalkeeper though. From what I've seen, obviously it's an upgrade from Kepa. And anyone is, to be fair. Obviously Chilwell as well. First game, goal and assists. I like Chilwell. Chilwell's a big upgrade for Chelsea.
People are slandering him though because
Chelsea is a big upgrade for Chelsea. Compared to what we have, he's a big upgrade.
Better than Alonso. At least he tries.
Combine Alonso and Emerson, and you still don't have Chilwell. So
but people do slander him.
You slander him. I'm not one of those.
I remember when Mahrez gave him a nightmare.
Mahrez is everyone.
Season.
What left back in this league can handle Mahrez?
Yeah, look, Mahrez can do that to a lot of people.
Yeah, that's true.
Mahrez gives everyone.
I think Zaha used to bully him a bit as well.
Yeah, Zaha's
another guy. Zaha bully.
On his best they could do it to
he's a man that just handle everyone. You know?
If you leave this guy's asset to come at you one-on-one every single time, it's long.
My thing with Chilwell is not about defense. It's the fact that when he attacks, he crosses with purpose.
Yeah. Can cross.
He's already got 2 assists in all competitions already, and he's only played 3 games. So you know.
What about dropping Reece James? What was that all about?
I don't know what that's about. Chelsea. That's the thing.
Let's take him up.
I'm watching Lampard because Chelsea are making these progressive signings. And then you're still starting the likes of Aspi, Jorginho. That's what I'm saying. Are we progressing or are we playing old football? Are we modernising our game? Or I'm confused because Reece James should never be benching, especially when he didn't play. Did we even have a game midweek? I don't think we did. We had a Carling Cup. You didn't even play that. Aspi played that. So Reece James is fresh and he's still not playing in a game that we're going to be dominating anyway. So yeah, I'm concerned about that. Lampard just needs to realise that he's a legend, but I'm still on his neck, and a lot of people are on his neck as well. This is still Chelsea. Don't get it twisted. We don't let guys just linger like Emery and that.
Are you sure?
We'll get you out. We'll run you out.
If a team is
let's talk about the guys that are lingering.
Chelsea, players. A lot of players lingering. Don't get me upset. I can reel off so many. Do you know Baba Rahman? Shout out Banks. Banks told me this yesterday. Baba Rahman is still on our books.
And you signed a new contract last year.
What happened to that guy?
Baba Rahman. What do you mean what happened to him? Why did he even become a thing? Why did he ever become a Chelsea guy in the first place?
He has a nice left foot from him.
He paid 22.
A nice left foot.
Did he pay again?
He got nice nothing.
Okay, Kennedy's still on your books?
Kennedy's on our books.
Lucas Piazon is still on your books?
I got a clown.
Lewis Baker still on the books?
Prayers up.
Chelsea's loan farm. Shout out to loan farm.
Let's speak on Loftus-Cheek.
Loftus-Cheek, he went to Fulham.
Obviously everyone knows Loftus-Cheek is my guy from primary. You know, me and him were a great partnership, but unfortunately Loftus-Cheek, I hope he doesn't see this, but I'm not gonna say his career's done, but at Chelsea he's done. It's over at Chelsea.
You can't be going on loan at 25 years old.
Going on loan to the worst team in the league, you're done. It's over for you. He's not gonna learn anything at Fulham other than just have to be part of Licks. That's what you
wanna get licked.
And you think that you still have a chance to come back?
But you had to go on loan. That performance.
No.
Performance against Brighton.
Yeah, he can
was
go on loan.
horrendous. That's why I had to go.
He can go on loan to go to Fulham.
Yeah, so
it's very bad.
But that's an issue. That's an issue. That's another issue. That's an English issue. Like he didn't want to go abroad.
There you go.
He didn't even want to. He wanted to just stay in his same yard, take the same commute, just go to a stadium that's a little bit down the road. It was comfy, fam. He just said, "Let me
It's too comfy," and I think Fulham pay good wages. I think Ruben's on like maybe 150, and I think Fulham will contribute a lot to that because I think they're always keen to pay guys as well for some reason. But it's just a mess.
Fulham are going down.
He's going down with them. You know, if he's not careful, he'll be in Championship playing next season with them.
To be fair, tomorrow he did reject the West Ham.
Smart guy, because that would have been a terrible move as well.
I'm surprised that he even got Gaia on loan. Why did he get Salah on loan? Because he's better than
Lampard. You need to watch yourself. Tomorrow he should be third choice at Chelsea. Should be third choice.
Third choice centre back.
Yeah, it should be third choice
behind Thiago
and Zuma. Tomorrow it should be.
You wanted to talk about transfers, didn't you?
Yeah. Before we move on, let's talk about some transfers.
Let's talk about the Sancho saga.
The Sancho.
Just say we don't have no Man United fans on this thing.
Don't worry, we're gonna get one.
We'll get one for next week, maybe, or the week after, because I need to talk about that 6-1 battering before there's another.
Yeah, they can't really feel it today.
United boys are coming for you.
Sancho, it was 100. It was 108 M's. They wanted
the valuation.
But they paid 80 M's for Maguire.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just shocked that they couldn't stump up the 100.
Man, you're not fooling anyone. Man, you're not fooling everyone. Man, you have the money. You're not fooling anyone. They're trying this broke. That's Arsenal's bag. Man, you have money. Don't even fool us. Don't even be stupid.
They tried to blame on Rona, the Rona taxes.
Don't be stupid.
Well, you bought Telles. You bought Cavani.
Cavani's free.
Yeah, but they paid 10 M's to the agent.
Yeah.
They paid 10 M's to the agent. Don't let them say it's free. They bought Pellistri. They bought Ahmed Traoré.
90 mil can go up to 37 mil. Yep.
90 mil?
19 right now. Could go
for Traoré.
Yeah, it could go up to 37.
And they bought Pellistri.
80 mil.
And then they bought Van der Beek.
35 mil.
So they did that's a haul, is it not? And you really said that the whole summer the pursuit was for Sancho. Dortmund told you, if you don't pay by this date, we're not going to sell him. And then they went and come and joke, man, offer 90 mil. What are they on?
The arrogance. Ed Woodward, the arrogance.
They need a director of football. That's what the Man United fans, or the wiser Man United fans in my group chats were saying. They said they need a director of football. It's true.
Yeah, let's just see. But the director of football can go both ways. Because look what the director of football did for Arsenal.
Well, right now it's crap.
Who was Arsenal director of football?
Raul.
Was he? We don't have one anymore.
What's Edu?
Edu's just a technical director.
Shout out Eddie, man.
Good baller.
Good player.
But United, they're going to disarray. Like, you know, they need someone to come in there and help them out.
But do you think Sancho is actually going to make
why
a
do you
difference?
need a winger?
Sancho wasn't what they needed. They need a centre back.
I don't know why.
I don't know why. That's what they need.
I
don't know why.
Why weren't Man United interested in Partey? Why weren't they interested in Gabriel?
Thank God they weren't.
Why were they not interested in Koulibaly? Koulibaly was on the market, you know.
Expensive though. Like, he's like 8 mil. That's why I said.
But they paid 8 mil for Maguire. So why can't you spend that on someone else?
They didn't want to do it again, I guess.
How about Ruben Diaz? Ruben Diaz was on the market. They could have got him as well.
Yeah.
Good player.
So all these players are here.
You know, they should go on. They should try. Marquinhos probably cost 100 mil. That's a child.
Marquinhos is not leaving PSG.
That's a child, guys.
That'd be tough for them to lose Thiago Silva and Marquinhos in the same one.
PSG probably said 100 mil.
Minimum.
You know, PSG are not a team that vamps. Remember, they told Barcelona, if you keep messing with Verratti, we're gonna pay Messi release clause. See, that's not a PSG or anything. They're not a team that vamps.
That old backed football club.
Yeah. So they would.
The Qatari lot. So this, it's tight. I thought they should have gone for Kimpembe, 50 mil or something like that.
No, I don't rate Kimpembe.
He's cute.
I like Kimpembe.
He's cute.
Good for now.
I don't think he'll save Man U like that.
Definitely not.
Because at the end of the day, Maguire is still playing.
How about that Milan Skriniar?
Skriniar, yeah, he's decent.
To be fair,
Steve Stephen Durridge.
There's not many get brilliant CVs.
No, there's not many guys to be fair.
But it's better than Maguire.
Well, yeah,
there's not that many that brilliant that's available. I mean,
how about like Wesley Fofana? Leicester got him. He's young. He can run. Well, Maguire can't run.
They should try to go that Gabriel.
To be fair, Leicester swindled them, man, because they got 3 CVs that are probably better than Maguire right
because
now.
Maguire was playing really well for Leicester before he left.
He's playing the deep block. He's playing with Johnny Evans, deep block. He's good.
Well, maybe United should go a bit deeper, like they used to do in the past.
I don't know what Man United are playing at.
They should have a fast, reliable centre back next to them that can play out the back. But anyways, let's move on to we talked about Man City. Well, we didn't talk about Man City. They bought Ruben Diaz for 61 mil, Ake 41, Ferran Torres for 21. Let go of Sané for 41 mil. Otamendi went for 14.
Finally. Finally.
They spent 345 million on defenders. And look at it.
400 mil now.
400. And look at the defence.
Yes.
They're a joke organisation.
You're a pet man.
It's a joke organisation.
Who's a pet man?
Josh is a pet man.
Yeah, I am. I like Pep.
Oh, I remember when I was part of that gang.
Pep is an innovative manager, but right now his heart's not in it. And you can just see by the way he's standing on the touchline. He doesn't even show passion when
He looks like a loser. He sounds like a loser.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like himself. And I think the moment that happened, do you remember that time when they lost against Tottenham?
At Tottenham Stadium.
No.
The Champions League.
When he threw his coat. Man's not been the same since.
Yeah, it's true.
He's not been the
Tottenham
same.
giving them a lot of pay for some reason.
VR done them
That's
down.
Tottenham always beat like Tottenham.
Tottenham ended their run. But Man City haven't been the same team since. The Premier League last season didn't have any heart. But I think what happened is that when it got to Christmas, which City, they just saw the gap between Liverpool was too mad. And they just said...
They were off the league early. They were off.
My main gripe with Pep is the Champions League.
That's my issue.
But they beat
That's my
you
issue.
know what, I was very impressed with the Real Madrid.
I don't care if you beat Real Madrid because you let yourself down by losing.
That's the thing. The fact that you knocked out the big Real Madrid.
That's what was disappointing about that.
And you went out to Lyon.
You're tinkering. You pay Leon too much respect.
Pay Far at the back.
Guys are telling me right now you're the best manager of all time. That's what guys are telling me.
I'm not part of that.
I'm not saying you are, but guys are telling me you're the best manager of all time. But this is what you're doing.
You can't be.
My best manager of all time is Arsene Wenger, anyways.
Get out of the pod.
You might have spoken this podcast.
Guys, this came out. I removed Josh's contract.
That's a motive, though.
You might have
Obviously,
spoken this podcast, fam.
Alex Ferguson is probably the greatest manager of all time.
He is.
Alex Ferguson is the greatest manager.
He is.
I go with Ferguson as well.
Ferguson is the greatest manager.
I go with Ferguson.
But I like some people's records.
It's not a mad gap.
I like Mourinho's record. It's very good compared to.
I love Mourinho's record pre Man United or pre that.
I like Ancelotti's record, but then I don't know. Ancelotti went.
Doesn't have enough league titles.
He's got a lot of Champions Leagues though.
He's got like 3 Champions Leagues.
So Alex has only got 2.
Yeah, Mourinho's got 2. Pep's got 2.
Carlo's got 3.
He's got 3, but he's only got like 2 league titles. And he's
2?
Like 2 or 3.
Yeah, you have more. He's that Bayern. He was that Bayern and PSG. That should be a couple.
I don't think he won. I think he got sacked before he won a title with Bayern.
Really? You definitely won a title with
Bayern.
Bayern.
I think he got sacked before they won it.
No. You're saying you're insinuating that he was only there for half season. He was there for at least one full season.
Maybe season and a half. Because he's got 2 or 3. He's got 1 with Bayern, 1 with Chelsea. I think 1 with AC. He might have 2 AC. He has no more.
What about PSG?
He won with PSG.
He definitely won something with PSG, fam.
Did he?
He wasn't the best. Yeah.
He cut PSG from 2013.
Emery's the only one that lost the title.
Okay, no more than 5 titles. Yes.
Yeah, fair enough.
And the title with Chelsea very convincing. To be fair, the longevity with Ancelotti is that obviously he didn't stay at the same club. He didn't see the club evolve over time like Sir Alex.
He's always switching from team to team.
Yeah, I call him a roadman.
But anyways, let's move on to Spurs. Sam Reguilon for 27 mil. Dorothy for 15. Højbjerg 15 mil. Some Vinicius guy from Benfica I never heard of. Joe Hart for 3. The big one. Gareth Bale.
Joe Hart's free, but it's too much money. It's still too much money, fam.
And they let go of Kyle Walker-Peters, 12 mil. He's flourishing at Southampton.
I'll take that 12 mil. I'll take it.
Vertonghen for 3. Spurs transfer season's been good pretty much.
Spurs have got more quality than Arsenal. But at the end of the day, I know what Spurs are. So I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about Spurs because we know what Spurs are going to do after Christmas. They're going to start getting injuries. Kane will get injured, miss 3 months. Son will get injured, probably do something dubious. And then the team will just fall apart. So there's nothing to be worried about Spurs.
And Jose Mourinho will crash and burn that team as he always does.
Yeah. He's going to clash with someone. G Bell, we'll see what he's on. I don't know what... I personally don't know what Bell is on.
I know what Bell was on.
Nah, I have no idea. Yeah, tell us
That's what he's on.
I have no idea what Bell is on.
So guys that are thinking that Bell's going to just come in and shine. I don't know.
It's not a given. I mean, Bell can play... He's missed 4 league games. If he can play... Salah leaves him with 34. If he can play at least 27 games...
Yeah, I'll be shocked.
He's not playing more than 15 games.
If he can play 15 games...
I'll give him like 22.
If he can play 27 games, then Spurs will
Bell's body...
I'll give him like 22 max.
Bell's body can't maintain what he does as a player.
Here's a question. Is that front 3 on paper? Or is that front 3... Just forget paper. Is that the best front 3 in the Premier League?
In the Premier League?
Yeah. Son and King.
No, there's Man City's one.
Man City's one.
If you play Mahrez, Sterling and Aguero, that's the best one.
Better than Kane, Son.
That's good, but Sterling...
Because Mahrez... He doesn't like... I don't know why I learned that stuff. But Sterling, at least, is productive. But Bell might not be productive. Compared to Sterling.
If it was Sonny Mahrez and Aguero, yeah.
Son,
To be fair, Liverpool's one, obviously, Firmino starts. That takes them out. Man United.
Man United.
From three.
This doesn't perform.
It doesn't perform.
What's the one with Greenwood and that?
Greenwood's
Rashford and Martial.
They slapping guys.
They haven't even done anything to even be close of a front three.
They slap minnows though. They slap them. They always slap minnows.
Yeah, Martial got duped by Lamela.
Martial.
Lamela should have got sent off as well. So.
Poor football IQ. But what Lamela did was
okay. Well, Spurs one on paper.
On paper, it might be. If you look at Bale as a world class kind of guy.
Then obviously, I like Chelsea's one. If they play Ziyech, Pulisic, and
I like that.
I don't like Arsenal's one. Awful.
I forget Arsenal.
Everton. I like Everton.
Everton's better than Arsenal's.
Yeah.
It might be.
Yeah.
James Richarlison said, and Calvin.
On their day, James is the best out of all those players.
Richarlison's cold as well.
James is better than
Aubameyang on his day. He's better than Aubameyang on his day.
James is better than. I think James is better than Bale. Of
course.
Right now, but at the best, I'll still go with Bale. Bale's done too much for me not to say.
But the thing is, no one knows. People talk about Bale. What is Bale? Like, is he still a runner? I actually don't know what he is. I don't know what he is because
he's definitely not running out of fight.
Bale's a guy. If you give him,
he's just
give him shots from 25 yards.
He can still actually, I'm sure
he's going to ban shots the whole season.
He's still got pace.
He's going to press you.
He doesn't run as much as he used to, but he's still got pace. He kind of picks and chooses when he wants to run.
Because Kane's trying to do this deep thing as well. He's doing it quite well this season. So
because Sons are winning.
Bale's going to be there as well.
Sons are winning.
Let's find out how it works in him.
Bale will be kind of a bit of both.
Let's find out. If he's a runner as well, if he's a runner with Son and he came deep, that'd be cool.
The Son will be the main one, but Bale will be kind of half and half. You see, Matt run and
we'll see.
Well, I want to see if Bale does come good. Will Bale and Kane clash? That might be.
They can't clash. I don't think they can't clash. They can't chat to each. And none of them can chat to anyone. They both won 0 trophies with Spurs, so they shouldn't chat to each other.
Bale's won trophies though.
I mean, Kane can't chat to Bale.
Yeah, Kane can't chat to Bale. But like on a Spurs level, can Bale chat to Kane?
No, Spurs man can chat to anyone.
Yeah,
except for
no one can talk to anyone. Spurs is not an ego. You're not of the caliber to have egos in your squad.
Only Mourinho can have the ego.
Yeah, it's only the manager.
But anyway, before we close, Wolves got the boy Fabio Silva 36 mil, Semedo from Barca 27, Hoover from Liverpool 9 mil, Martial 2 mil, sold Jota for 40.
Can't talk on teams that get slapped by West Ham.
Sold Hess, held a cost 16 mil. Leicester got slapped as well.
Yeah, I can't talk about both of them. That's why that told me about both of those teams. I can't speak on them. Because West Ham, as an outfit, is sloppy. Unless we were saying that West Ham are better without David Moyes being there. Is that the thing that West Ham...
What are you saying about Wolves? There's no European football again, so there should be a viable threat.
I like Fabio Silva, but is he going to play when Jimenez is there? That's an issue.
He might have to try his luck on the wing a bit.
Wolves are good. They're fine. They'll come 7th or 8th. They'll be solid.
Pedro Neto is a good player.
Yeah, Pedro Neto he's doing alright. Wolves are solid. That's it. They'll come 7th or 8th. Again, I think they come 7th.
The team's a bit deeper this year. I've seen them bench Neves, they bench Moutinho because they've got guys.
Hey, Neves is the type of player we need. Imagine Neves and Partey in the middle. That's a midfield.
There's a reason why Neves is still at Wolves and no one's chasing for him.
People are sleeping.
Yeah, sometimes people just sleep.
Yeah, people said some Partey.
Some people just sleep.
I mean,
to be fair, yeah, true.
There's a reason, man.
People just sleep, yeah.
Neves, I'll take him, man. He's a baller.
He's a good player. Wolves are calm, but I wonder maybe they were 7th is kind of their ceiling. I think they're not really. I can't see them like pushing for Champions League. They don't have the end quality at the end. So I feel like if they're not careful, it'll get to a stage where a lot of people just leave because it's already started. You see, Doherty's left, Jota's left. If Raheem goes, then
I think Wolves might be that. Do you know how Everton was the stepping stone club? Maybe Wolves will get to that point where they'll be the stepping stone club.
They'll make signings next season. I'll take them a bit over.
Yeah,
we'll see. But they can't. Wolves will come 7th or 8th. It's a good season.